Good morning, Heather here with Raven Hayes Healing and Divination, and today we're going to do a simple healing spell with some additional things added at the end, okay? So, we're going to start, I chose a blue candle for this spell, light blue candle, because that is one of the colors that is appropriate for healing. Now this spell is going to be for mental healing, our stressors, anxieties, emotional healing, as well as physical healing. Okay, so what I did was I charged this candle already with my intention, and I used my tool that I created, and I carved in the keywords related to my intention. What I also did with this candle after I charged it and carved into it is I added some oils already. I added a little bit of frankincense for healing, and I also added this oil, this elixir actually, that is a healing elixir that was created by my mentor a few years ago. And what makes this an elixir is that it began as a potion, but then now we've got mercury, sulfur, and salt, which represent spirit, soul, and body. And the salt, representing the physical body, actually is the herbs in the potion. And so what makes this an elixir is that those herbs were removed from the potion and burned down, and then added back into the potion. So it's an elixir. So I added that as well. And now I'm going to add some Van oil, which is an all-purpose oil. Okay. Add that to my candle. All of these things were charged beforehand. And I want to add quite a little bit of the Van oil. And the reason why is so that the herbs that I add will stick to it. Now, those of you that know me know that I like to add my herbs to a plastic baggie so that I can more easily get them onto my candle. So that's what I did here. So it's kind of like, all right. The herbs that I used 3 herbs in here. I used yarrow, rosemary, and coriander. All 3 are appropriate for healing spells. Okay. And they're not sticking too well, but they did stick a little bit. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just kind of light the bottom of the candle so that it drips some wax here, so that it stands upright. And I'll show you what we've got here on the plate in just a second. Now, before I used the candle, I did first cleanse it with some Florida water, okay? Because I do want to get any negative energies off of the candle before we start. All right. Now, for the setup here, I'll show you. You can see I put the blue candle in the center. The brown is the name paper or petition paper, and that has on it all who watch this video for healing. I have 2 support candles next to it that are covered in the herbs as well as the oils. I have 3 incense cones. I have 3 pieces of selenite on the plate as well. Selenite is a great stone that balances chakras and brings clarity in your mind, okay? And I also surrounded it with 3 twigs from the dogwood tree. Dogwood is a very resilient and hardy tree. It is a type of tree that is associated with renewal and strength. So I added those as well. Okay. Also, what I sprinkled on here is some little shards of carnelian, because carnelian is a wonderful healing stone. Very grounding, protecting, and centering. And what I'm going to do is take some of my herb mixture and sprinkle it around on the plate. Okay. Now, this has already been charged beforehand. Basically prayed over it and charged with your intention, okay, for healing. So what we're going to do then is we'll go ahead and light our candles for healing. And actually, I should probably use a wooden stick for this, as it'll be easier. Okay. My little support ones don't want to light very well. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do with this spell. Now with this healing spell, you can leave it as is and let everything just burn out as you meditate on your intention. But today I'm going to add a few extra components to it. The first thing I'm going to add is I'm going to use my pendulum to send some healing, some distance healing via dowsing, okay? Now, if you don't use your pendulum for healing, I encourage you to look into my pendulum divination workshop, because I will explain everything on how to use a pendulum for things like healing and whatnot. And that's a self-guided workshop. And the next thing I'm going to do is I've created a chi ball of energy. This is a Reiki chi ball of energy, okay, which I am infusing with Reiki symbols, healing symbols, as well as another form of energy called receivings. And this energy ball is available to all who watch this video simply by accepting it, by saying the words, I accept this blue candle healing and energy healing that's being sent. And when you accept that, visualize beautiful pink and blue light bursting into your heart chakra and enveloping your heart chakra with all of that healing energy to heal you on an emotional level. Visualize it going up to your crown chakra, healing any mental stressors, anxiety, any worries. And then visualize it going down, down to your root chakra. All the way down to your root chakra, where it will allow your body to begin to heal itself on a physical level. Visualize this beautiful pink and blue light going through your extremities, coming out your palm chakras, where you feel them getting warmer, thus activating your own body's ability to self-heal. And then visualize it going all the way down your legs and out the soles of your feet, pushing out any physical ailments, any emotional ailments, any mental ailments into the ground, returning them to the earth. Now with this spell, I will continue to meditate over it, and I will allow these candles to burn down. I'll then read the wax strippings if there's anything left, and then I will dispose of any remains by burying them in the yard, into the earth. So if you have any questions, please post them in the comments below. Also, if you have any healing experiences with this, I would love to hear about them. Share those in the comments below as well. Don't forget to click like, and be sure to check out all the course offerings that I have at the Kira Center, which I will post the link in the comments as well, including the Pendulum Divination, which involves a great deal of healing and so much more than you imagine using your pendulum for. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.